Hey again, all you fellow makeup junkies, I am back again today with another tutorial for you guys. This one is Halloween series, look number 4. I know I haven't done a lot of them, and you know what, the reason that I haven't really gotten extremely hyped about doing a lot of Halloween series tutorials this year is because my channel, pretty much, those of you who follow my channel already know this, but I'm going to explain it to you anyways, because for those of you who are new, and maybe some of you who do follow me, maybe you don't freaking know, but every day is Halloween on my channel. So, pretty much, I do shit like this all the time. Like, all the time. I don't do what they call, or what would be considered normal makeup looks. All the shit that I do is like this. So, like I said, Halloween is every day on my channel. So, that's why I haven't done, like, a shit ton of, like, quote-unquote Halloween tutorials. So, there you go. But, this one is just, I'm calling it, like, the Voodoo pumpkin. It's inspired by some photos that I found on Google, because I was searching, like, Google for a little bit of inspiration for this one, like, where the fuck do I find, like, Voodoo pumpkin? And I found something where the gal, she did a little something like this, and I was like, that's awesome. So definitely I want to recreate that one. So yeah, this is the Voodoo pumpkin again, Halloween series. Am I saying that right? Yeah. Halloween series tutorial number 4. And I really hope that you guys enjoy it. And if you do, hit that like button. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I adore it and it really helps me out. So without further friggin' ado, we're going to take this one away. So enjoy, and I will catch up with you guys afterwards. Alrighty. So as per usual, gonna pull back the hair and roll up the sleeves. And away we go. Okay, this is a black retractable eyeliner pen, and this one is by e.l.f. And I'm gonna use that to just draw that crack down the center of my face and draw in my pumpkin teeth. Okay, now I'm taking my trusty airbrush machine with that custom body art face paint, and just gonna go ahead and spray that orange on there to start creating the pumpkin side of the face. And this is a mixture of yellow and red. It's about 3 parts yellow and about 2 parts red. And yes, that shit is cold. And don't you hate that shit when you gotta stop and add a little bit more? Just want to get a nice even coverage of orange. Not forgetting my ear, of course. Or my neck. Okay. Now going in with that retractable eyeliner pen again, I'm gonna start drawing in the pumpkin eye. And on a fine little detailed brush, I'm gonna take some black Snazaroo water-based face paint and fill that in. I'm not going to bother to do eyeliner or mascara with this, because I know that after this tutorial I'm going to turn around and take all this makeup right off. So. I figured it could do without. Okay, I'm taking that same detailed brush with that face paint and just adding some detail work to the pumpkin side of the face, giving it a little bit more definition. You can draw the lines as thick or thin as you want. I'm also going to draw in the nose. I'm taking some liquid eyeliner. This is also by e.l.f. in black. I'm going to add a little bit of finer detail work to the eye area. To give it some thinner lines and a few cracks and what have you. Now, this is the BH Cosmetics 120 Shadow Palette First Edition, and I am taking a matte black eyeshadow from that on a flat brush, and just going to go ahead and set that face paint on the eye. You want that as matte and opaque as possible. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a smaller detail brush with that same matte black shadow and just define that crack down my face. Make it look a little bit more three-dimensional. Rocking out to the Hellyeah. Gonna take that Snazaroo again and add some lines down that side of the neck. Now going back in with my groovy airbrush, gonna take some white that I just got on my shirt. Dropped a major F-bomb there. And just gonna spray that all over the right side of my face. And take my little foam sponge and kind of blend that out a little bit. It was looking a little patchy. Refilling the airbrush with that white. Just trying to make that as opaque and even as possible. I have a mini airbrush machine and not a large one, so I have to refill it. So I'm going to do a larger area. Going back in with that Snazaroo. Again in that fine detail brush and filling in that pumpkin mouth. You could use an eyeliner for this, or any kind of face paint that you want. I just prefer Snazaroo because it works the best for me. But you know what? Work with what you got. Go for it. I'm going to go ahead and fill in that other eye for the skull portion of this look. The one thing I like about Snazaroo too is that it dries fairly fast, so, and once it's in place, it's pretty much in place, so. I'm going to draw in the hollowed out parts of the skull with the Snazaroo as well, like at the temple and the jaw area.
The sun fades to black and the hopes becoming dimmer. There's a chill in my bones like the dead cold of winter. Confused and confounded by the man in the mirror. A sinner, a saint, a savior, a killer. I took a chance on a leap of faith.
Okay, going back in with that black shadow again. Just going to go ahead and set that face paint on this eye. And give some definition to those hollowed out areas. going right up against that line lightly with some black, and then blending it out with a big old fluffy brush.
Here's the curse that I carry.
Okay, now I'm taking some white Snazaroo on a small detail brush. This one is by Real Techniques, and I'm going to add some highlights to the jaw area of the skull and my pumpkin mouth, because we're going to do something with those. It's pretty groovy in a minute. And I apologize that I'm out of frame so you can't see all the detail work that I'm doing, like with the highlighting in the teeth. But you'll definitely get the idea.
You can tell everybody about the state I'm in. You won't catch me crying, cause I just can't win. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't care what you say.
Okay, going back into that BH Cosmetics palette again. This is a really awesome, almost a lime green, but not quite. It's got shimmer, a lot of shimmer to it, so I am using that to tap over the highlighted areas. I'm loving this green. It's a groovy green. I'm also going to take that right up against that black in the crack down my face, just right in the forehead area for a little bit of highlight. I'm also going to take some of that white Snazaroo again and make like kind of a little crescent moon shape highlight in that socket of the eye for the skull portion, because we're going to add the green to that as well. Okay, and on another small detailed brush, going back in with that black Snazaroo, and going to go ahead and add the stitch mouth for the skull side. And going to go ahead and, yep, add that green to the eye. I also added a little green just down the center of the nose. It's going to separate the two sides of the nose between the pumpkin and the skull. Okay, I'm just drawing in that nose portion of the skull, and that is a felt tip eyeliner pen, and is also by e.l.f. Of course, I'm going to fill that in with that groovy Snazaroo. Okay, now going back in with that liquid eyeliner by e.l.f., I'm just going to add a little bit more detail work to the teeth. Kind of extend some of them up a little bit more, make them look a little bit more jagged. Okay, now taking a matte brown, it's like a dark brown, I'm just gonna add a little bit more contour and definition to the teeth. Gonna go back in with that liquid eyeliner and add some more lines to the pumpkin face. And I decided that stitched up mouth needed a little something extra, so I went into one of my makeup train cases and grabbed that Graftobian blood paste. Oh yeah! This has carried me through so many looks. I absolutely love the blood paste by Graftobian. It's one of my favorite bloods to use. Just gonna gore up the stitched up mouth a little bit. And just for a small added final detail, just gonna thicken up that jawline just a little bit with some more of that Snazaroo. And that is, after that, that is just about it. And a little bit of contour around my eye with some gray. Bingo! Just about done. Just about. Ching. Alright, fellow makeup junkies, this is the finished look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. All the products that I used today will be listed somewhere in the description bar below, along with the links to everything. My social media, the Lockjaw Facebook page and website, the Brandon Bittner Memorial Facebook page and website, the links to Party City and Halloween City, where I purchased both of these. The snake actually came from Party City, the hat from Halloween City, and I love them both, and I've been waiting for a look to incorporate them into, and this was the one. So again, I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back with you guys tomorrow. So until then, TGIAF, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.